President Uhuru Kenyatta has pleaded with the Supreme Court to overturn the High Court finding, which was upheld by the Court of Appeal, that he cannot initiate amendments to the Constitution by way of a popular initiative. He has also asked the court to overturn the finding that he can be enjoined in a civil suit in his personal capacity while still in office. Olive Burrows brings us the details.
Just like the 5 justices of the High Court smelt a skunk, just like the 7 justices of the Court of Appeal smelt it correctly and pronounced it to be a presidential initiative as opposed to a popular initiative, I urge you, with tremendous respect, my lords and my ladies, to declare this as the same.
Metaphors were in abundance on the second day of hearings on the legality of the BBI constitutional amendment process in the Supreme Court.
Elephant asks the antelope, "Why are you running?" The antelope says, "I'm running because they are arresting gods." "But you're not a god." The antelope tells the elephant, "It may take 20 years in a Kenyan court to prove that I'm not a god."
For all the analogies,
the IEBC is a twin-engine aircraft.
This constitution is equated to a bridal gown.
Launching the BBI task force report, Makofi.
It was the role played by President Uhuru Kenyatta in the makings of the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill of 2020 that was on trial. Through his advocates, President Kenyatta sought to have the judges overturn the High Court finding, subsequently upheld by the Court of Appeal, that he cannot initiate amendments to the Constitution by way of a popular initiative, making the case that it constrains him from promoting and enhancing national unity as the very same Constitution requires him to do.
While even companies have the right to enjoy this right, the president does not have. Why? Because he vied and was elected. With respect, that is stripping of his rights. With respect, that conclusion is wrong.
The president cannot say from one side of his mouth that I'm an ordinary citizen entitled, just like Wangare, Omondi, and Wafula, to initiate a popular initiative towards constitutional amendment, and at the same time say, no, I'm immune from everything.
The finding that the president can be sued in his personal capacity in civil proceedings was the other finding with which he took issue, making the argument that involvement in litigation would distract him from his primary responsibilities. He also made the case that any grievance with the way he ran government could be taken up with the Attorney General or by way of impeachment.
Well, judges, you gave yourselves absolute judicial immunity. The Constitution did not. But you gave yourself absolute judicial immunity. Come on, do me a favor too. Give me, the president, also the same judicial absolute immunity that you gave yourselves. That is basically what the president's team is asking over here. We cannot have that. No. Who is boss in this country, I asked earlier on. Is it Martha Koome? Is it Uhuru Kenyatta? Is it Devin D? Or is it us, the people? Who is boss?
For ending on the happy note that Martha Koome is not the boss,